3.
Go to hardafseltzer.com. Get some 8% seltzer shipped right to your house. The peach, the lemon lime, the strawberry shortcake, and the blue raspberry. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten if you give a shit about that. We are live in over 100 stores in Tennessee. More just opened up. Go to hardafseltzer.com today and check your store locator or order them right to your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
I'm triggered, Jabes.
What?
Triggered.
By?
Audio messages. I think all people who send audio messages need to die.
Did you get one?
Sure did.
They're
Sure
the
did.
worst.
I've been adamant about that.
From a male?
Sure did. Even
This
worse.
isn't a woman.
Even worse. From a male.
Oh, no. Why?
You know who you are, Mike. I haven't played it because who
Mike.
the fuck has time to listen to an audio message? An audio message is basically saying, I don't want to call you in case you might pick up, but I definitely want to leave you a message that you then have to play, and I can't reread. And it's just a fucking nightmare. Who does that? Every time one of your little girlfriends on your chat send you an audio message, I see the level of annoyance in your eyes. We are just like, God damn it. I don't know what you're going to say. I don't know what this crazy bitch is going to say.
Yeah, so like that's the point. Is a text message is meant to be so that you can like have a conversation, be at dinner,
Giggle softly.
and like still communicate with someone, right?
Yeah.
Be at a kid's soccer game, be in whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Work.
Yeah.
You need to be able to be like, oh, da. When you put the voice part into it, now I need to do what people do when they're on the phone, right? It's like, oh, I need to find somewhere else. I need to excuse myself from the table, whatever, listen to this thing, and then they see that you listen to it.
Yep.
There's no way to do that.
Well, then I have to re-record, so I've got to step out of wherever I am and then re-record some audio message back.
I respond in text.
So Ray
always.
Cashcare was the one who kept doing that to me, first of all. And I said, Ray, if you send me one of these, I'm going to end my life in a video text back. And then you're going to have this video of me killing myself listening to your audio in the background, and I'll have an editor clip it up in the back and make it overlap. So
Right.
that way, it was definitely you that ended my life. Now, this one here from Mike, I'm going to say his name. It's Mike Demo. All right, he's probably in the chat right now. It appears as if, it's 1 minute and 13 seconds long.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
What could he have? You got some
Way too long.
business? Have you got
Don't know. The over-under for the Super Bowl on the national anthem this year was about 1 minute and 40, 1 minute and 48. You left a 30-second less version of the national anthem on my phone. I don't need to hear that unless you're Chris Stapleton. Then sure, then I will play that on repeats or I'll watch the video. I have no idea what it says. I can't check it. I can't do any of it. Men, if you're out there. So Bud Light and Budweiser, you won't be caught dead with in public. I understand that. Add this to the list, okay? Add audio messages to other dudes as part of the list. Pick up the phone and call, or just type it out like a human being. Use ChatGPT, for Christ's sakes. Everybody else is using it for things. Doesn't Siri just kind of do your messages for you?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I don't either, because there's going to be a typo, and then they think I'm fucking dumb.
They change it. It changes after, which I don't like. Like you change it, and then it goes like, "Oh, I'll correct this whole thing." And
I'll
I'm like,
correct this
"Oh,
for you."
no, I did it. I did it already."
In the times that I've used it and it's fucked it up for me, the first response back every single time from every single friend is, "Thought you were a New York Times bestselling author." And I'm like, "No, dude, technology's not there yet, and it's the fucking robot, and my voice is too deep, and all that other shit." So stop doing that altogether. Let's be adults. Let's be adults.
What?
So when I don't know how to spell a word in a text message,
Yeah.
I use the little voice to text, but only for one word.
Okay.
and I
'Cause
have
it
to do it
doesn't
way more
correct
often.
it?
You don't just look it up. You don't just look up the word.
Well, sometimes I can't even get close enough to where Google will spell the word I'm trying to spell correctly.
Well, that's not a horrible idea.
I Google.
It's not a horrible idea.
I want to learn how to spell too. Certain words that I don't know. So I'll look it up. I'll take the time and look it up. I realize I'm the last of a dying breed. The next generation's fucked, and we're all going to be owned by robots and everything else. And I get that too. I'm just trying to make it through the next 30.
Okay.
And that's kind of it. Because otherwise, you look what's going on out there. People are getting JoJo Siwa is getting robbed in her mansion. A little child's getting robbed in her mansion.
How old is she really?
I don't
think
know.
She's 20. I think she's 21 finally.
She looks like she's 6 years old.
Yeah, but
she's
that's
rich and she owns a mansion.
That's her brand.
And that's fine. I love it. I'm proud of JoJo, her whole shit.
Craig.
I've always done it. I've always understood it. And I've always respected it.
Absolutely. Craig, $50.
Look at you, Craigers.
At least I have the respect to text Ross.
Yeah,
Hopefully not during the show, because you do the same to him if he texts during the show.
Yeah.
You go, you motherfucker.
Yes.
I will end my life.
Yes.
On air if you do this again.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And most people learn from that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a little JoJo, Bob, pull up the pic inside the mansion. JoJo dropped the armed robbers that were inside of her mansion, running around stealing.
So she was there?
I
don't think she was there.
Wasn't there,
Yeah.
but she had the footage of it afterwards and then reported it. She could have been there. Who knows?
I think they're pretty good. I have seen the bling ring.
No, they're not. They killed that rapper inside of his home. Who was it? Pop Smoke or whoever the fuck that was?
Who did?
Blasted him away, the robbers, right in his house, and he died.
Oh.
Right in his bed. They were just like, oh, fuck it. Sean Taylor, they got him as well. It happens.
XXX.
Yeah, well, he deserved every single second of that, and that was in a car.
That sounds a
outside
little
of a dealership.
a targeted attack.
And
But
I'm
with
fine with that. He was the most horrific human being on earth, and he couldn't have gotten killed faster, in my opinion. So that one I'm all right.
With the
what did
people-
JoJo do? Kill you with laughter? Kill you with joy?
Kill you with sweet, sweet dance moves?
Yeah. You know how many times we've sat our kids in front of the TV to watch JoJo because it was fine. We were all going to be fine. Look at these motherfuckers inside her house, dude.
Yeah.
They're wearing masks. I'm going to guess a race, but
You never know.
no, it's black. And I'll go ahead and say it. But with that, little JoJo's in there. Security, it's terrifying, she says. It's terrifying.
What great content for her, huh?
Get
She's
out
got
of
her little
California.
TikTok video about it.
Get out of California altogether. It's a hellhole. It's not going back. It'll never be the same again. Get out of there, JoJo.
This doesn't look like a California crime.
It is.
I know they're in California, but this doesn't look like a uniquely California crime.
It is.
They're just burglars.
That is what's happening to all these celebrity houses. They're all getting fucking burgled now. They're all getting nuked. Everybody's got these goddamn problems now out there.
Little B&E. What's wrong with that?
Can we?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with that is if JoJo Siwa gets gutted by a fucking fish knife, a scuba knife.
Just a Tuesday in Delco.
I know.
Yeah.
Tuesday in
Yeah.
Delco for
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
but she's rich enough that she doesn't have to live in Delco.
Why doesn't she have security?
Exactly. Well, why didn't LeBron James have security or cameras outside of his house when they allegedly spray painted the N-word out there the day before the NBA Finals? I don't know. I'm not big into conspiracy or whatever the opposite of that is
You had to
now.
psych
But
yourself up, Ross.
you got to get the fuck out of there, which is why, because Lady Gaga got fucking broken into as well. Somebody just showed up at the house, flowers in hand, ready to rape and fucking murder Lady Gaga 2 days ago.
Someone stole her dog.
Somebody shot the goddamn dog handler. Shot him right in the chest. That guy almost died for 2 dogs that they were going to sell on eBay.
Did you guys hear the whole story of it?
No. How did that shake out in the end?
It shook out where
He lived. I heard that.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up, or Bob. But they had a reward, right?
Yep.
For anyone who has information. The guy shot
Shot him right in the chest. The dog handler.
Yeah. Took
Walking
the dogs. And then they got, I don't know, they probably didn't know they were going after Gaga's dogs. It's just something that they do with these like purebred dogs, and then they sell them or they get a reward from someone, whatever it is.
Sure.
So he gets gunned down. I think it was pretty high. So anyways, the lady that ended up calling with the information they found out was actually tied to the dog napping.
Oh.
So she was like in...
She was trying to get the $50K.
And then she was trying to get the $50K. Didn't get it.
Right.
And now is suing or tried to sue because it said no questions asked. And they asked some questions.
Yeah.
And then didn't give her the money because she was the fucking one that stole them. But it said right there, this is what you will get if my dogs are returned. No questions asked. And she fucking is suing or did sue or something.
She has a case. In L.A.?
And by the way, you can't say no questions asked if you then ask me a question.
Sure.
Okay?
Give her the money. Give her the money.
I think she probably had to ask one question, which was, oh shit,
Are you going to arrest me?
Oh shit, did you take the dogs? Nope, no questions asked. You said no questions asked.
Not one question asked.
That made me laugh forever when I heard it.
Get out of there.
It is kind of only in LA, right?
It is.
Where
It
then
is.
you have a case and then you've got a lawyer that's going to take it on and they're going to try and shake her down because they know that she doesn't want to like come to court or whatever. And I'm pretty sure she didn't get the money, but I think it's so funny.
Yeah,
You said no questions.
You said no questions. I shot man. I grabbed dog. I
You
returned dog.
asked me many questions.
Yeah. But get your families out of there. I had a buddy, you know who it is. He runs a high-powered agency there right in Hollywood. And I said, hey, dude, you're in the middle of this fucking madness. What are you doing there? And he goes, oh, we have armed guards now at the doors. And I was like, uh-huh. You're like anti, guns and everything else, but now you have armed guards. Like, well, Hollywood's just gotten really dangerous. Has it?
Yeah.
So how do we make that better? And they got the and his house was there. His house was in L.A. too. Super
Right.
nice house. I mean, it was right down the road.
Right.
Up there in West Hollywood. And
Sure.
moved the fuck right out of there as well.
Yeah,
but you can't move the office. The office is massive. I mean, it almost takes up an entire square block. Nothing you can do with that. So you got armed guards out there now. Unless you're K-Fed. Who knew K-Fed was going to be the greatest father of all time? Greatest father of all time. He just moved his kids out of Los Angeles into Hawaii and was just like, I'm getting them out of this fucking state, dude.
Yes.
I don't like anything that's going on here. I don't want my kids followed or photographed or anybody know where I'm lived. Don't want my house robbed. I'm going to get them the fuck out of here and just move to Hawaii. Because at least in Hawaii, you got to be rich to fly out there and burgle. All right?
Right.
And then even if you do get burgled, what is there, 80 people on the fucking island? So it's like, all right, cool, man. We know it's one of you guys. We can just go by a shoe print in the sand at this point. Who's wearing an 11.5? Who's wearing Dwayne Johnson's new workout shoe?
Right.
Let's find that guy and look for the dragging surfboard behind him, and then that's who did it. But who knew? And she's not even going to contest this shit, Brittany, by the way.
Well, they're saying he hasn't done it yet, and they're saying she probably will, obviously. But
I don't think she will.
I don't think she has she can't because she doesn't have sole custody, right? So
well, hang on. With I don't know if you've heard this, but obviously with Hollywood shut down and the writer's strike, they're doing the documentaries. TMZ is now doing their own documentaries at nights and then pumping these up.
yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's Britney. It was Britney.
Yeah, it was.
And they were saying the conservatorship shouldn't have been broken. No shit. No shit. But you guys ran that story every single goddamn day for what? 3 years of free Britney, and now you don't understand why she's lost her goddamn mind, and now you're going to make a documentary about it.
Well, I heard she's going to talk.
In the documentary?
Yeah, I heard she's going to let people know kind of what happened and maybe why she's this way now.
Great.
I don't.
Let's exploit it. Let's build these people up, tear them down, make them crazy, shave their fucking heads, then fight for their freedom, and then make a documentary about why it's not working out once their freedom is actually here. And I love all of that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Homeboy's not sleeping in the house anymore. The Persian guy, he's out of there. That's a huge shock to me because all of those relationships work out. Whenever an aging Hollywood starlet marries a Persian guy,
an up-and-coming Persian guy that
Yeah.
just wants a bit part on Burn Notice.
that's all they want. They just want 1 or 2 lines on Burn Notice or the Suits reboots or whatever they're working on.
Stop warning these women, Ross. I'm coming, and this is my dream.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
You've got to be a workout instructor, and you got to have something that you're desperate about, and then you got to get in there.
You can smell the desperation on me.
Oh yeah. I smelled it earlier. It was coming right out of your shorts there with those breakfast fajitas. But it stinks, and it's in my face for sure.
Yeah, right.
But that's the thing with all these fucking people. And you're gonna see more docs about this, and then the surprise of, oh my God, how did it happen? I don't know. We watched it unfold for fucking 20 years.
I'm happy to say that we have always been against
Don't free
freeing
Britney. No.
I think from the very beginning, we all were kind of like, no.
Yep. Amanda
Don't do
Bynes
it.
said the same thing. No need.
Back in Old Torf, I think I looked in the camera and I said, you'll see.
Yep.
You'll see what will happen, and you will be to blame, you fucks.
Yeah. So the Britney thing with the husband now sleeping somewhere else and everything else, now they're super worried about her because he used to give her meds and take care of her and all
It's
this
almost
stuff.
like she needs someone to like take care of her.
Now that sounds like a
And I'm
conservatorship.
wondering,
to me.
I'm wondering what if there was some kind of thing for people that are mentally unstable and have medication.
What do they call it? Is it a conservatorship?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, huge shock with that. Still follow her online, by the way.
Have to. You have to.
And the other day, who do we pull up for Aubry Alley? Pongui.
Oh, Pongui.
Yeah, it shows you a couple friends that you follow who follow the people once they hit the like button on Instagram.
Yeah.
I hit the like button on all of Britney's stuff because I obviously want to see the last post when she dies, and I want to be updated immediately, and I want to know it in real time. But there is 2 other friends now that I question them, but then I went ahead and man in the mirrored myself, and I said, oh, wait a minute, I wonder if they're at home questioning me and if it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if
I think that's...
if my love of Britney is real, or if I just want to see her die, and if you're watching this or listening to this, yeah, I'm just watching her die. That's it.
Right.
So don't think that it's a real thing. Brent Pella, that was not real with Pongui. Okay. Now the other guy was real.
Wait, he was following Aubry, not Pongui.
Whoever that was, it was a connected.
No, he was.
Yeah, it was a connected post.
He's following Pongui.
Yeah, Pongui.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Speaking of Aubrey,
Yeah.
he's in the midst of the Montana summit.
We just need, if we
What
could
is
just
that exactly?
isolate him dancing. I don't know. It's a retreat, right? It's the retreat that he does.
Yeah.
In Montana. Okay. What's the weather like this time of year up there?
Why don't we just check out his story?
Probably
I mean,
beautiful.
gorge.
Are we going to
gorge.
do an Aubrey Alley this early? I like
Yeah.
it. I'm with it.
Why not?
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
I'll have to make some sound effect for it.
Because I'm not afraid that love is going to go away.
Circling with
trust
friends.
So yeah, you just pay
Circling.
to listen to him
to be the
talk.
very best version of
Maybe sleep
myself
on like
because I
a
trust
yoga mat
what is going to
for the
return.
weekend.
I don't have to protect.
week.
I don't have to
Hold on, Dan, I'm trying to
shield
listen.
myself or protect myself from something that.
Oh no,
some
just
fear
pass through
that I
this.
would
We can go
be
to the next
coming
story.
Yeah.
Here's his
There's
wife.
one-
Whoa. What the fuck is this?
Fighting with
Is
the
this some
band.
Ren Fair shit?
No,
Kimbo-
this is
Kimbo.
part of, so it's like a 3-day probably thing. Kind of like, this is how these people make money, where you go, how do they make money from just being a drug addict,
You
right?
pay about $4,000 to go to something like
Yeah,
this.
so you go here, they've got some kind of lodging, and they have
He's
activities.
wearing a catcher's mask.
The other guy,
Yeah, she's not.
Right. And then now we're at the
There it
nighttime festivities. And what? Who's that? Who's that? Rhythm and all. But look, right there he had a shirt on. Don't think that shirt's going to stay on the whole time. Oh, it's off.
Not a prayer.
Now it's time for the drums to start going.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah, he's got his hands in the air. He's got his chunky sweater on. His like
Look at this.
$10,000 sunglasses. Woo! Yeah. Wait, go to him getting up on stage now.
Yeah, go to the next one.
Next. There we go.
There it is.
Fanny pack. Giorgio.
Yeah.
Look at these underwear. The underwear to fanny pack ratio.
It's like a mix between Luke Rockhold and Jared Leto.
God, that place fucking
Exactly what it is.
stinks. Do you kind of want to be there though?
No, here's what it is. I figured it out after we did last week's show with Aubry Alley. Like I figured it all out. I'm jealous. That's what all of this is. Not jealous of this stupid weird shit. The ability to not care about anything that's going on in the world when you have that kind of money. That's what I'm jealous of. Unbelievably jealous of it. I had a conversation like that this morning. I swear to God. I had an onboarding call this morning with a company called Mind Bloom, which is going to be on Drinking Bros. Now that is ketamine in the mail.
Right.
I'm gonna say that one more time. It's dissolvable ketamine that comes in the mail to your house.
Yeah.
And then you do that, and you get to check out of life for an hour and a half. And I got to talk to the woman today because you go through a little phone thing with them, and they said, hey, don't watch the media. I know you're in media. I know what you do for a living. Don't watch the news. Don't do anything else. And I go, just out of curiosity, why not? She goes, it might trigger some emotions that you don't want to have or feel or anything else. And I was like, holy shit. Everything you're describing is everything that we're seeing here. Right?
Don't watch the news like while
Aubrey
you're,
doesn't
while
have,
you're
Aubrey
doing
doesn't,
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't want to trigger anything negative for your trip. Okay? You want to have a positive experience. You don't need any negativity going on in the background. And I love that because this is what's happening here with Aubrey and all these people. I don't even know if they could name the vice president of the United States today.
Right.
And I'm not even saying that in a negative way, Aubrey.
No.
I would love not to know, and I think that's amazing. So I think I've reversed course after last week. We went through Pongui and everything else that was going on there, and I think my goal now with making money and all that other shit is just to make enough money so my kids can be the next Aubry Marcus. Because, man, it sure looks fun. Not have to worry about the world, check out of life. You're always going to some remote location where there's trees and mountains and breathing and stick fighting and sex with multiple partners and working out, being your best self.
Fucking exhausting.
No children whatsoever. And you can kind of just live this life that doesn't exist for the rest of us. And now that's where I have turned, you know?
All right. Well, I'm worried about you, but
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it sounds a little bit like you get it. You know what I mean? Like that's all they want. So you
But
sound
you have
like
to be
you
rich
sound
enough
like you're
to
taking,
have the option to do it.
You sound like you're taking the first step into
No.
this life.
No. I'm
Okay.
not. What I'm saying is,
I'm just
much
saying.
like his father, I want to leave this life or the option of it for my children, where it's like, hey, if you don't want to pay attention to anything that's going on in the world, great, dude. Don't do it because it is all negative. JoJo Siwa is getting robbed at her mansion, okay, by burglars. I don't want that
They
to
just
happen
knew
to you.
they knew there was an adult. There wasn't an adult in the house.
Either
you know
way,
what I mean?
Lady
It was
Gaga,
a child in a mansion.
her dog walker is getting shot in the chest
Yeah.
in the sidewalks of Beverly Hills. I don't want that life for you. I want you to go to Montana. I want you to go to Burning Man. I want you to do
No.
all the things if you want.
No.
I want to leave you that option.
No.
As a good father.
No.
You know?
They're not allowed.
Do you think they're happier than us?
Yeah, because they're dumber. Do you know what I mean? Like anyone that is dumb is very happy, especially right now. And by dumb, I mean either that's by choice or whatever. But
Dumb and successful.
I know.
by taking money from other dumb people. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not great.
The first thing he did, though, like on it, was successful, man. I used to take the Alpha Brain and all that shit. I like this. I drink this every day. It's keto and IQ. And that replaced it. But like, there was supplements that they had that I enjoyed in the past. So like, he had a legitimate business. And then he sold it, obviously. And that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he maybe got pushed out.
Either way.
Yeah.
Delco, if somebody pushed you out of here with $100 million, I'm sure you would say, fuck, man.
It's a real shame.
Yeah.
And we all know he started it from nothing, too. With nothing, from nothing.
Yeah. It's
No,
like
not
he had
that.
no money.
He took
He's a fucking trust fund kid.
Yes.
fleshlight money and did that. Correct. And so, but I think we would all agree you want to leave your children some form of trust fund and then let them figure it the fuck out at that point.
Then he changed his name.
Yeah. If you choose to be dumb with it and just travel around and fight hot girls with sticks like that.
Listen, Aubry didn't take that fleshlight money. Mike took that fleshlight money.
What was his real name? Mike what?
It's just Mike Aubry.
Okay.
He went by Mike.
Got out the
That's
mud.
right.
The most basic white man name of all time is my middle name, too. So it's not even like I'm shitting on him. You know, my middle name's Michael.
I
as well.
can't think of anything I'd be more disappointed by if my kids were to become. Do you know
What
what I
if they
mean?
were just so happy and they were like, Mom, it is so good to see you. I love you. Your energy is so radiant today. And I feel loved in this house.
I'd fucking drive them to rehab immediately. You want to give your kids enough to do something, but not enough to do nothing, right?
You don't want them listening to Rusted Root all day long? Like, I don't understand.
No,
Back to the Earth on repeat. Let's go.
no.
I want that option. I want the option out there. I'm saying it. They're happier and everything else. There was a story so depressing. We'll talk about it on fake news later this week that I read last night that I was just like, if I could check right out of all of this mentally, not physically, but mentally, not have to worry about everything that was going on and then I saw the stick fighting today with the hot girls, and I was like, holy shit, man. That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and it's gone from really funny to holy shit. Maybe that's what I want for my children. Just the ability to kind of roll through life and stick fight. Otherwise, you're gonna get robbed in your mansion.
No, dude.
You're gonna get robbed in your mansion.
No, dude. So it's no, dude. Don't act like now you're going to start doing. No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
That's not my life. But
That's not
I'm gonna
your.
leave that option
That's
on the
not
table.
your lane either.
No, it's not. It's not at all. But I'm going to leave that option on the table. Once Daddy dies and the trust fund goes to the children, if they're off, at a retreat in Montana, stick fighting with hot girls, wearing no bras and tank tops, that is up to you guys.
Mom will still be alive.
Yes.
So you're going to get your fucking ass beat if I fucking see that. If I see you having fun at a retreat, okay? Mom, who still has money, by the way.
Yeah.
Dad died, so guess what?
Yeah.
I have fucking more than you do.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I'm flying out there immediately, coming up to that retreat and fucking dragging you out of there by your hair. No.
And then, honestly, make him refund that $10,000 a person.
Yeah.
To the most lost human
Yeah.
beings.
Yeah.
He's just tricking them into
Back to the earth, I heal it. Back to the earth, I heal it. Hey,
No. If my kids are not the
hey,
type of people that can like see the ridiculousness in that,
you won't know.
I don't want to hang out with them.
You're not going to know. I have one of my best friends is identical to this, and he's just missing the money to go.
Are we
to
too
go
jaded?
to all this stuff?
No. No.
Okay, all right.
We're not too jaded.
You don't want to be a jaguar in the jungles of Peru on ayahuasca?
That sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Well, everybody's got their own journey in this life, and everybody's trying to figure it out. Okay, and I
Okay.
respect it, including your boy, the Bear, Jeremy Allen White. Finally made it. The Bear is the biggest show on the planet. Everybody's seen it. All the ladies love Jeremy Allen White.
I
him.
loved him before, but as you were pointing out, I guess Shameless wasn't as big of a show.
Shameless was here's the difference, right? So Shameless was a very great show. However, when you're in a cast that large of 10 people, and especially with another attractive man like one of my B-fries, Steve Howie, there's other options for women in that show where you're like, nah, I think I'd rather fuck Kevin in that show. Steve Howie, you know what I'm saying?
He put
and I
it
get
down
that.
in that show.
Sure did. Sure
Freak
did.
among freaks.
Still puts it down, right? Still looks great. I saw him on True Lies the other night on CBS. There was a rerun of it. It got canceled. I'm sorry about that, but either way, you had options in that show. The Bear is all him. 1, 2. He's a chef.
Yeah.
He's a chef trying to make it. He's shredded. He's fun.
World-renowned chef. They
Great
gave it up.
actor. Yeah, dude.
Did you see some of the names they added to season 2?
I did
No.
not. No. Who do we got?
We got a Bernthal sighting.
Shut the
What?
fuck
Oh no,
up.
he was in the first
He was
one.
in season 1.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He was in there.
All right,
He's
so
going to be in
another
more.
episode.
Okay.
Great.
And then Joel McHale.
Also in season 1.
Where was he?
Who was he in season
What
1?
was he in season?
He's just barely in it. He's the chef that's like verbally
Oh, that's
abusing
right.
him.
That's
He's
right.
like, you're trash. You're a piece of
Oh,
shit. You
yeah,
think you
yeah,
put that
yeah,
microgreen in the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
spot.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
You're
fucking
going to get
garbage.
more Joel McHale.
I hated that
I
character.
No, it's
so
great
did I.
because now we're going to learn more about the cooking school. It's more trauma.
No, I hate Joel McHale. So
Well, I'm didn't watch
you're not
Community,
gonna.
obviously.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
because of
well.
him. I was not a fan.
But anyways, he's
I liked him
pulling.
on Talk Soup.
He's pulling a
Oh, really?
Sorry, Joe
Ryan
McHale.
Bingham, basically.
Yes. He is
Res-
divorced his wife. He's got
yeah.
young children. How many? What? 2 or 3 kids?
2.
Yeah. And,
2.
and now he's on to bigger and better. And Sydney Sweeney's out there, friend. So I'm sure he's got his sights set on that. And
Yeah.
that's a shame, isn't it?
That what? He's single?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah,
everybody's
everyone is
everybody's crushed.
just
huh?
feeling so bad. So his wife.
What's her story? I don't know anything
So this
about
is
her.
how we found out: is that she put a caption up on Mother's Day. Being a single mom is not how I pictured it. It is so fucking hard.
Oh shit.
It's all out, covered in shit, crying on the floor, kick you in the shins, screaming.
She posted that?
Yeah, and then she,
I like the honesty. that's pretty.
yeah,
Pretty dark.
it's definitely pointed, huh?
Yeah. It would have been awesome if she would have ended with imagine cooking for all these people by yourself in a kitchen alone.
Right.
You feel like a bear, you know?
Then she got backlash and
Why?
had to change it to co-parenting.
Oh God.
So she's already making mistakes
What's her
out
name?
there by
No,
herself.
see, that's not a mistake.
No, I'm
I
saying
stand with her. What's her name?
no. I'm saying going back on it was the mistake.
Yes. Say fuck you, dude.
If anyone comes for you for that post,
Nope.
you just tell them to fuck off and block them.
Absolutely.
But no, you're already
God, you're
you're already apologizing.
ever apologize, no matter what it is. That's CNN and town hall with Trump was the perfect example of it. Don't apologize ever. You can't do it anymore. You're not allowed to apologize publicly. You have to stand by what you say, no matter how ridiculous it is. And people just move the fuck on after that. His was, do you still stand by your stance of you can just grab women by the pussies if you're rich and famous? Yes, I do. You know, unfortunately, when you're famous, it comes with a lot of things. And you're like, that's exactly what you say. Her, she, you can't back down from this. She should have just shot back and said, hey, why don't you ask who's cooking you fucking Mother's Day dinner tonight, all right? Boom, and that's it. Just ended it. Shut it the fuck down. Then she would have been a legend after that.
You should definitely never apologize if they're not going to forgive you anyway.
Yes, ever.
Like if there's a real chance for forgiveness, apologize. But if there's no chance for forgiveness, then just tell them to go fuck themselves.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's not
if
even
it's-
forgiveness. It's just like, what did you mean when you did it?
Yeah.
Do you still mean that?
Yeah, it's a fair question.
Then keep going. Like
Yeah.
if you seriously have changed your mind, maybe,
Maybe.
but not likely, right?
Essentially, I'll make it broader here. If they're not acting in good faith, then you don't have any incentive to act in good faith.
No.
Right.
No. And just
Right.
because everybody loves this show and loves him, like, it's still a real person in a real relationship who's going through some shit, who just wrote an honest post. I don't know anything about this person, but I love that. I love that post.
It was a fuck you to Jeremy Allen. It wasn't to you.
Yeah.
I know it was on Instagram, and it gets confusing because people put like private conversations to each other on Instagram. But just so you know, that wasn't for you.
Yeah.
It was for him, and she's fucking pissed.
I apologize, Ramrod 189.
Right.
That your feelings were hurt because you love the show.
But
Tough
this post
shit.
is not for you.
Yeah.
Are you the father of my kids? Then keep scrolling.
Yeah. So is your last name Patterson? If not, then I'm not your fucking dad. Move on.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Good for her, though. But then she apologized, so now she's fucking stuck.
Well, yeah, she changed it again from single parent to co-parenting is hard. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeesh. Okay.
Doesn't hit the same, you know what I mean?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't get Jeremy where she wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Man.
she's already showing her ass, and he can probably get everything he needs.
So where does
from
he
this
go
situation.
from there? Where does he go from there?
What do you mean go from there?
I've been thinking about it. I think for him,
who to date?
I think for him, he's good enough to win an Oscar one day, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to get considered for the lead in those Oscar movies, you kind of got to date up. Go ahead and see Glenn Powell on that one and Sydney Sweeney. So you got to shoot for the stars on the next one and go for it here because you probably got a 4 to 5 year window on that. Mm-hmm. One would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gotta aim high on this next one here. I don't know who it's gonna be. You know, if he got together with a Padma, I just saw Padma in Sports Illustrated yesterday, and just had two cooking people combined. They don't give a shit about life. Like, holy fuck.
Maybe, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Really lean into it.
Who's maybe like a Tilda Swinton? No.
What the fuck?
Maybe like you could put a picture of her up.
Tilda Swinton? Yeah. Pop that
no,
up to the
but
audience.
he's like theater New York dude. He needs someone like a little artsy, but still like the shit, right?
Yeah. Who is that?
Whoever
female-wise?
that is.
Who is it?
Would it be Gaga?
Probably. That was who I was leaning to.
Or this?
Oh my God, dude, Tilda Swinton. Whenever there's a Tilda Swinton reference, it makes me laugh my ass off.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's a look. Just like the hair that blends into the face, that blends into the eyebrows, that blends into the eyes, no lashes, and then just a bold red lip.
It's just it blends right into the wall.
She could work it if she wants to.
What?
This is her in an upcoming movie.
Come on, dude.
Shut up.
On the right.
Come on, that's an AI thing,
Yeah, that's
dude.
not fucking
This is
real.
not
You're
real,
lying.
dude.
You're getting fooled, bro.
Bob, this
You're getting
is-
fooled by
no,
AI,
you're getting
dude.
fooled by AI, friend.
No, this is from a movie.
Fooled by AI. What movie is that? And what year was it, more importantly? 'Cause that looks like a Tilda Swinton maybe at like 18 to 19 years old. Now she's just fucking see-through at this point.
Oh, this is her in Trainwreck, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, with Amy Schumer.
That was her?
Trainwreck? Oh, yeah. That was 10 or 12 years ago. Yeah.
LeBron was in that.
I remember that.
She is a fucking chameleon, though. You're right.
Yeah, remember when
Dang.
people thought that was a good idea to give LeBron the lead role in a movie, and I said that was awful?
And then they kept trying to do it.
I did it again with Space Jam. That was even
know.
worse.
Yeah. He ruined Space Jam.
Oh, yeah, look, we're ruining everything. It doesn't really fucking matter anymore. There was a post yesterday that I read where they're trying to remake Weeds again.
Weeds
Yes.
and
Weeds in
and
one
Nurse
other
Jackie.
show. Yeah, Nurse Jackie on Showtime.
Dude, I fucking watched the shit out of Nurse Jackie.
We all did 10, 15 years ago.
Edie's still the shit.
But we've
so-
moved on. Who's the guy? Who was the
we-
love interest? Yeah, and this is great, and I love this. But who's the lead guy that was in Weeds? He was funny. Justin something, I think
U-turn?
his name was.
Sorry, that was
Kinda
that was a deep
good-looking.
cut for
Is he
Weeds
in
fans.
Succession?
Which
He's
one?
the president in Succession?
The husband who dies early on in Weeds?
No. He's
You're
the younger
talking about
guy.
Justin Kirk.
That's it, Justin Kirk. So Justin Kirk, you can pop a picture up of him so the audience can know who this is. They asked him what they felt about it, and he goes,
Oh, he's the cousin.
Yeah, whatever.
No, he's not the love interest.
gives a
I mean, he
fuck,
does
dude?
fall in love with her for a
He
second.
also
but-
is
yeah.
the president in Succession.
okay, either way, pop him up on screen for the audience real quick. Any pick will do. There you go.
Yeah,
Just one.
he's a little trouble.
That one will work.
Macon.
That works because that's like from Weeds.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So he put up a post
Andy.
and he goes, does anybody have any fucking interest in us trying to kick the tires on this goddamn thing again? I mean, it was hilarious. And I was like, no. And everybody started responding to him.
Not
and we were
Weeds.
like, no.
I don't
Not
want them
Weeds
back.
because it wouldn't work. Although Nurse Jackie, very topical. Like if she's able to get drugs now, what's up?
Does that exist,
It's
though?
it's gonna be a lot harder, right? The journey's gonna be, the shows are gonna be more. Because
Replacing
before
computer
she literally
files.
just swiped a fucking card and just put morphine into her mouth, right?
Well, we'll find out. I'm getting ketamine shipped to my house, so we'll find out. You know what I'm saying?
How
Okay.
good was Weeds, Ross?
So
good.
The first 3 seasons, I was a huge fan, and I loved it. After that, it kind of fell off for me, and I just
You
checked
started
out.
bringing your wife iced coffees after that show.
I checked out after like season 3 or 4. It
No.
just started to get too ridiculous, where she was a fucking cartel leader at that point. I was like, I can't do this.
loved it.
Sucking
I
on
love
the
her.
straw of the iced coffee, like, I'm gonna kill you guys, I guess.
Yeah, you want to talk about the best revenge in that one? She was married to Billy
Crudup.
Crudup, got divorced, and then came out with that banger of a show, and was just like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah.
And everybody hated Billy Crudup after that.
I've heard she's a piece of work.
Oh, in
I'm
real
sure.
life? I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Like I've heard
sure.
one of the stories just that my wife had from Los Angeles. I think her friend was a personal assistant.
How'd that go?
It was-
I don't know anything about her, by the way.
It was, she said, nightmare.
Okay.
Like
Because she's a little bit of a weird theater hippie something. Mean.
just really fucking mean.
Fair. She's been in the business for a while,
Yeah,
right?
like that's what she told me is that like she's lunatic.
She's just like old school mean.
Yeah.
So this next story, if I may,
Go ahead.
it's just a little bit sad. So be ready. Ross or Bob, if you could pull up from page 6.
Okay.
The Megan Fox has never loved her body and she's suffered with body dysmorphia.
What?
I know.
I get it,
And
Megan.
it's like
I get it,
it's like
Megan.
you never know sometimes like who's struggling with it.
Yeah, and let me ask you this. Is it her body, or is it just her thumbs that she's always hated, those hammer thumbs?
She said nothing of the thumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that didn't bother her actually. The
Under my
thing that I
thumb.
guess bothers I have body dysmorphia.
Okay.
I don't
which
ever
part?
see myself the way other people see me. And like that can be hard. There is never a point in my life where I loved my body ever.
Okay.
Okay. It's a never ending journey
Sure.
to love yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we could just show that picture, maybe the next one too, Bob, where she's just feeling really insecure.
Yeah.
About her
I
body.
remember how insecure she
So
was
insecure.
that night.
Yeah. So insecure. Like she doesn't even want to
Be
wear
seen.
clothes.
No, she
I
doesn't want to be
guess.
seen.
Like maybe it's the clothes that
Pop up that
Give
pic
her
one
an
more time just
issue.
for the audience for SEO, and then obviously YouTube there, and just go ahead and leave it there. Is there any panties on there, or is that just
I see a little situation.
Okay.
I think it might be a patch. Oh no, I see what you're saying.
Pussy patch?
And then let's go to the next one, the Sports Illustrated, where she is so insecure that I think that's just a big necklace that she's wearing, huh? And she just cannot
Let's see it. Pop
deal
it up, Bob.
with
There it is. Oh,
her
boy.
disgusting body, which she clearly thinks is disgusting.
Prayers
now,
up.
You wore something similar to this in your first show back after giving birth, right?
Yeah. So I actually have body dysmorphia reversa, where I actually think that I look so good, and then I'll like catch a glimpse of myself and be like, oh.
Yeah.
No,
remember
not so much,
After
but-
my wife gave birth, the amount of times I had to tell her, put it away.
I mean, my God.
Yeesh,
Whew.
lady. We
So
got namers.
it's this thing that people do. It's even infiltrated to like the normie world, where like if somebody posts a picture of them in a bikini. They've clearly been working out. They clearly feel really good about themselves.
Yeah.
So much so that you're going to post. I'm like sweating even thinking about doing this. But that you will post on social media a picture of you in a bikini.
Sure.
Unfiltered, whatever. And then under that, it will always be this long kind of diatribe about like, I've never felt good about my body. I know what you see is one thing, but what I feel is another. And like, I know it.
I wish I could name
It's the
48
way that
people right now that we all know.
it's a way for them, I think, to not be so intimidating, right? Like, I don't know why you would ever say this or do an article about this, except for if you're like, I think I'm getting a little bit too hot right now, and like no one's gonna like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you start to appeal to maybe like a female demographic as well, where you go like, I'm just like you fat bitch. I know I look like this, but I feel the same as you, fatty.
Our souls are equally fat.
Yes,
You
we
fat bitch.
all have insecurities, right?
Yeah. I
Fuck off. What?
It's that my long penis has gotten in the way my entire
Right.
life,
Yeah.
and I don't wish
It's
this
just
upon
so
anyone.
hard to walk around with
Listen,
this
I
big...
can relate to this so hard.
Yeah. Your body.
Can you
dysmorphia?
really, though?
Yeah.
Sure, I bet. Delco, I've seen you post more shirtless pics on your Instagram than any friend that I have.
And what are you thinking when you post those pics?
It's a good day.
I'm so ugly. I don't look good, but I'm just going to throw my fat ass picture up on here.
It's like a good body day or good dick day. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So just put it up. Because you put it, you wear this and go on Sports Illustrated because you feel fucking good enough to do it, right?
Right. It's kind of like it's like a incredibly rich person being like, "Hey
Yes.
man, money doesn't make you happy. I'm miserable like you are."
Yes.
Like, well, at least you're rich.
But
Yep.
at least you have the option
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
to
feel
just be rich if you want. At least you have the option, Megan Fox, to just be fucking hot.
Hot and rich.
Hot and rich too.
Yeah, it's hard out there.
I know you don't want to do it. I know it's like people don't like you for it, but you have the option to do that.
And that's after 4 kids, by the way. She's 4 fucking kids.
I know.
Still on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Disgusting.
Wonders of
gross.
science.
It's gross, is what it is.
So, anyways, I feel bad
I do.
for her.
I mean, I can relate so hard. And
Yeah.
I know many women like this.
We all do. We all do. You know? And they'll write a paragraph about it that is longer than the first chapter of The Great Gatsby on their Instagram. And
Overcoming the demons of their insecurities.
sure are.
You're just not fooling anyone,
No.
Delco.
No, that's how they actually feel. I'm not even kidding.
What?
There's no way.
Jesse is gonna scream if you.
I
I'm gonna
know.
fucking
Girls
kill
are
you right
She's
now.
gonna fucking burn
Because we're
down
not
the
fucking
studio right now.
No,
We're not entertaining
no,
that.
Delco. No.
We're not even entertaining that conversation.
This segment is not about sympathizing with whoever the
Not
fuck you're
one
talking about
goddamn
at
prayer.
the gym or whoever you fucking hung out with, where you believe that that's really how they feel.
That's how they feel.
Nope. I mean, this is fucking insanity, dude. This is the first step to having a conservatorship. And I think somebody needs to control your life and all your movements and thoughts and feelings right now.
This is the first step of Dan joining Aubry Alley.
Fuck.
They do a little bit, Delco. Like, I know there's a little bit where they feel like they can always look better, but don't tell me for 1 second by what they're wearing or what they're posting that they actually feel that way.
Yeah.
People that actually feel that way are sweating right now thinking about even putting a picture up that shows anything,
going
bro.
to the pool is a nightmare.
Oh,
for this
yeah.
guy. It's just like, not today, man. Fuck. Oh my God. Like I have
I'm
a pool
sure-
party coming up in 3 weeks.
Right.
There's one name I want to scream out right now if I could.
We all know.
Damn it.
Well, actually,
I bet you the chat can guess real fucking quick. But just once.
there's the difference. There is a difference. There is a difference between always thinking that you could look better and what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Yep.
Unless the people that you're talking about walk around in baggy fucking sweatshirts and baggy shorts, don't post any fucking thirst traps ever. then maybe.
Oh no, they only post exclusively thirst traps.
Yeah, and I would say this: if you're going to make a statement like this, say it in front of Louis C.K. That's all I would ask, and because he would be like, "Great, can I jack off in front of you real quick?" If you're so uncomfortable with it, that's the first thing that would be out of his mouth.
No, that's
right
not.
there.
No, that's not a correlation I'm going to make. But I will.
I will because
yeah, I know. But that's
stupid.
Not.
This is dumb. Like people like this. Anytime a reporter even hears something like this, I would call my editor and say, "We cannot run this story. This is too fucking dumb, and nobody's going to sympathize with this. Not one woman on this earth. Got to go to the opposite way with this one. You got to go
But guys
goopy
will.
jeans. You got to go goopy jeans. They'll go along with it to fuck them.
Delco just.
Yeah, because he wants to fuck them. Like he'll go along with this story and be like, "Oh, I know, me too."
Trauma bonding.
Oh, we both don't like our bodies, and then it's like the hottest people ever. Like
And all the mirrors are like facing the bed.
You
You're like,
think
"What
you're
the
ugly?
fuck?"
I think I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Let's fuck.
Not only that, but you want to watch yourself fuck, and it's just like, yeah, I want to watch myself to try to get
I
over
know,
it.
because I'm just like so.
I'm trying
I
to
hate
get
my
over
body
my
so
body
much.
dysmorphia.
We
All
gotta
right,
videotape
what?
it because we're not comfortable
Yeah,
with our
exactly.
bodies.
It's not comfortable
We
because I
gotta
don't
watch
want.
this
I don't want
later.
anyone to see it except for anyone to see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so goddamn stupid. All of it.
I say most of this tongue in cheek, by the way.
No, I know.
In case these people in the audience don't understand.
Look, I understand it, but with Megan
And-
Fox,
and
I
the
wish
other thing
nothing
is-
but the worst for her in life. I really
I do want to say that I do think Delco knows people like this.
Well, he knows people who pretend to be like this, and we all do.
No, he knows people like that, and he's giving them the benefit of the doubt and believing them. But he knows.
If you see
Deep down.
Megan Fox with like a Jonah Hill, then you know this is real, where it's
Yeah,
just
fair,
like,
fair, fair.
that's he just loves me for me, and that's it. And he's got body dysmorphia too, and we're just two people fucking bonding over it. And instead, you see her with fucking MGK, who's just as ripped as she is, leaves her fucking 4 kids in the dust, and then they wear each other's blood. And then fuck each other. Like that's all we kind of see here. So yeah, prayers up for Megan. I hope she can get through this traumatic time in her life. Really
I
do.
don't think it's something that you get through. You live with it forever.
Probably.
Yeah.
But there'll be a time, you know. There'll be a time where you're just not hot anymore, and that's gonna happen. Because she's probably had work done already, right?
Probably.
Megan Fox.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks good though.
It looks good now. But when you start doing it in your 30s like this, it's a little too young. You hit that 50 route, and then you got to jack up all the shit, and then it turns into cat lady, where you're like, holy shit, who the fuck is that person anymore? You know?
Yeah. No, I think she's like looks pretty different even from when she first came on in the
Transformers?
scene.
Transformers, yeah.
She's gotten like good. I mean, not good.
She's not.
I
as,
guess
like,
good
it's
work, but like she looks good,
sharper now.
but completely different.
Yeah.
HD. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's like-
4K, you know?
Yeah,
4K
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Transformers, she was soft and round. And
Yeah.
Like the nose. Yeah, it was like she was cute.
Yep.
Where she was like
Girl
cute
next
girl,
door. Yeah.
hot,
Yeah.
and
She's
then
not
she.
cute here.
What?
She's a smoke show.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
But the
there's not-
face is cute.
But it
I
looks.
wish Girl Next Door looked like this for me.
Right.
I know, but like the face is more cute than it is like super hot.
She
big
doesn't look
lips,
like a porn
like,
star
Exactly
yet. She
right.
looks
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
porn star now. Whereas.
but like a really good one.
she
Kinda
looks
like
like
a
a great
porn star in
yes.
Transformers.
She looks like a great porn star.
She
now.
looks like what you would want a porn star to be in Transformers. She looks like a porn star now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But either way, it's going to be rough sledding about 15. Check back in with Megan then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who's watching the goddamn kids?
What?
Is it Bag? Is it Brian Austin Green?
Yeah, bag, and then
And he just got remarried to somebody. And then they
Nanny.
combine another 4 kids to that whole sitch.
I don't think he got married, but he had a kid with someone. Yeah.
Bag is a hero. Brian Austin Green is a goddamn hero.
Is he?
He'd have put up with this bullshit for fucking 15 years. How many
I don't know,
divorces do they
alleged-
have, too?
Just-
Oh, have you heard some bad shit about Bag?
I mean, from her.
Wow.
So like it's a he said she.
Sure. Let's
Situation,
trust the girl
but-
with the blood around her neck. That's probably the one that we're going to trust, right? With the body dysmorphia?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Bag seems like a stand-up bag. All right. And I
Yeah,
support
but
it.
look, it was how long were they married? With how many kids?
A long
It's a
time.
marriage with two sides. But yeah, for sure.
It is, but the side that he was on was like, I definitely did not want a divorce or to have my wife leave me for MGK. Like, I don't want that to happen.
Right.
She was, posting things about my special little boy. Remember those posts? My special, beautiful little boy. You're like, oh, are you describing your boyfriend or your child, your son? Because that's creepy in these posts.
Right.
So, we'll see what happens with all that. Because let's face it, how long is he going to be cool for? Another 6 months, 8 months tops?
Who?
MGK?
Be cool for?
Yeah. What's his shelf life, you think?
It should be over already.
I know, right?
He has kept it
None of us even
along for a while.
like the music. He kind of changed the music. That still wasn't that great. Ironically, he seemed to get bigger after Eminem fucking shredded him on that diss track.
Yeah, that's
and then,
really annoyed me. It's like I liked
Same.
him as a rapper, like a drug addict rapper from Ohio. I believed that,
Mm-hmm.
and then now he's just lame.
It's kind of like a punk pop star-ish
Yeah.
type of
So
thing.
fake.
But I still can't name one song he's ever had.
Nope.
And that's the way, either rap or rock. I can't name any of it, so who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Everyone's like, oh man, he's an actor. He's okay. It's not great.
Right.
It's not anything
I
where
liked
you're
him in
like,
that
oh.
Showtime series.
Now the Bear, that guy's going to be able to get away with it forever.
Yes,
Because
yes.
he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He'll show up. Season 2 starts in what, 3 weeks or something?
Well,
Maybe.
is it written already?
Really?
Yeah, it's shot.
Oh, it's shot.
It's in the can. And ironically, they dropped the trailer this morning. I have not been able to see it. We're not on Patreon today. We just fucking pop it up.
Right.
But trailer
find trailers
drops.
for
It's all in the can the whole season. So we're getting that this summer,
Okay.
which is rad. So ratings are going to be even higher.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
the only
he's gonna
goddamn
have his
TV show on.
pick.
Oh boy,
Pick.
that's going to go through the roof. And more Bernthal, yes, please. The
Yeah.
two of them together,
Yeah, I think that probably tested pretty high.
two of the greatest actors that like right now,
Right
and you're just
now,
like,
yeah.
let's go, dude. And the rest of the cast was great. It's fucking rad. Yeah, give me all the things. And this is going to be like COVID this summer, where we had the one show. This is going to be the one show that was in the can and done. Because Succession's got 2 more weeks; they're out, and then you have a full season of The Bear in the summer and nothing else. Yes.
By the way, your boy Jeremy Allen White,
Uh-huh.
not even the best actor in The Bear.
Who do you got?
I got Eben Moss Backrack. The range,
You like him?
The range on this dude, just as an actor, is fucking incredible.
He's very good, yes.
I know it takes place in Chicago, but he's the most Delco man.
Are you being
I'm
serious?
being genuinely serious.
Yeah.
Like his range is fucking incredible. Like he's
in this show
In
or just
general as
in
an
general?
actor.
Just in
As an
general and
actor.
all of his stuff.
I mean,
he's so good that I don't even know one other thing that he's in. But if you told me
Girls.
he's in it, I'd
Can
be
you-
like, oh, all right. yeah.
Girls.
Can
He's
you
in
believe
John Adams?
he was in Girls? Yeah. Can you believe that this guy plays John Quincy Adams in an HBO like
Is that John Quincy Adams?
in the show John Adams? He plays John Adams' son, and then he plays this fucking dirtbag in The Bear.
Right.
Like I just the sheer range on this guy is
Wow.
fucking fantastic.
Wow.
I only know him from one other thing, and it was Girls, and he played the same character.
Was he Ocean's?
I don't know.
So-
I never watched Girls. I could never get behind it. Even the thoughts of seeing Lena Dunham naked, I just couldn't flip it on. I didn't want to see that and have it ruin my night.
It was a good show.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it. But shit's getting desperate out there, by the way. Peacock is about to go down. I just
What?
want to give you a heads up on that.
The cock?
Yeah,
No.
the cock is going down.
How?
Do you want to hear the most fucked up move of all time? I can't even wrap my mind around the dollar amount of this. So this morning they announced that the Peacock, they bought their way into the rights of one NFL wildcard game, which is the first round of the playoffs.
Okay.
Just one game. It's going to be mandatory to have Peacock in order to see the game.
Okay.
Which is fucking wild to me. But they paid $110 million. To put it in perspective, Apple paid $150 million total for 1,000 games for the MLS and the rights to soccer and all that other stuff. This is one game on Peacock, and everybody's asking if in like the trades and all that stuff this morning, they were like, can you even get that much advertising money
Yeah.
off of one game? You sure cannot.
But, Giorgio, doesn't the cock also have real soccer?
It does. That's why I watched a lot of the MLS.
And they have
I thought
all
that's
the
where they were
Dateline
going.
The
episodes.
MLS. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about the MLS.
Oh, sorry, EPL.
So the only reason to make a move like this is if you're trying to get subscribers to keep this streaming app going, just through 4 more quarters here, and that's the craziest shit. 110 million for one fucking game. Holy shit!
I don't understand this because NBC has the best back catalog. Like they have the best syndication shows.
They
Like,
do.
Yeah, that's why
Nobody-
the Peacock app is the shit.
Nobody watches it. None of these shows have gotten a season 2 on Peacock. They're all
Not the originals,
the
but
old-
the back.
no,
they
the
have
back
all
catalog.
NBC.
Right. But the problem is when you own it, you can't flip it and make money off of it. So now it's just sitting there. And you're like, all right, well, I hope people buy this thing to watch reruns of The Office.
That's the whole point, though. You take The Office off everywhere, and you bleed these. That's why I don't understand why NBC and Peacock aren't doing better because they have what all the other streaming companies need.
Yeah.
They need this back catalog of great
Yeah.
shows they're just going to put on in the background. And you
Parks
need
and Rec, Community.
Yeah.
I just googled a list of the best NBC shows of all time.
Oh, it's endless.
Here's
It's
the ones.
endless.
Here's the ones that didn't make the top 30.
Okay.
Community,
Okay.
The Good Place,
Yes.
Night Court, Scrubs, Third Rock from the Sun, Quantum Leap.
Leap?
Yeah. These are the ones that didn't make the top 30.
Damn, Leap didn't make it?
No.
Shit.
Then you've got, fuck, dude. Will and Grace, goddamn.
I know.
Parks and Rec, of course.
Oh, dude, you could go into the 80s and go
See, there's-
Cosby Show, Friends.
What's like the top ones
227 if you wanted
in
to.
the top 30?
All right, so the top.
What do they have at 1?
Give me like the top. Yeah, like
yeah,
the
what's
top.
Give me
the
the top
top
10.
5? Okay,
Top
yeah,
10.
go top
Okay.
10.
Wow, The Office didn't even make the top 10.
Sure didn't, Friends.
West Wing,
Yep.
Oh shit.
the entire Law and Order universe.
Oh, my god.
Take that on Netflix and bam.
Yeah.
Cosby Show.
Yeah.
I don't think that has the appeal it used to.
Okay,
Pre-rape.
Yep. That didn't
Pre-rape.
age. That list didn't age well. Yeah.
Let's face it, we didn't know he was going to rape a bunch of people into his 80s. Go ahead.
Friends,
Yep.
ER,
Yep.
Seinfeld,
Yes.
Hill Street Blues.
Oh, shit. That's what kicked it all off, dude. That was the first
Hill
gritty cop
Street
drama.
Blues is on there?
Hill Street Blues walked, so the rest of that bullshit could run. So that was the first one, essentially.
Cheers.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
And now here's two that are really interesting that I think you can get a lot of. Now this one I'm not so sure because it's topical, but the entire Tonight Show catalog, Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, and then obviously the other late show, like all the Conan, all old Conans and stuff like that. But
Who's gonna go watch back like a?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know
nobody's-
about that.
nobody's
Like an
gonna watch-
old interview.
You want to
Yeah.
watch clips of that, not an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Right.
And then number one, the entire SNL catalog.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah.
dude, I used to in high school and like 7th, 8th grade when it was on Comedy Central all day. It was like the Will Ferrell and Chris Farley era episodes.
Yep.
I would just sit there and fucking watch that shit through the day. I have seen probably every SNL from 92 to 2002.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
by the way, to this point, the one that's doing the best as far as original programming and everything else, like The Bear, we watch it on Hulu. We watch Atlanta. All that other shit is Hulu, right? I know it's on FX first, but nobody watches on FX. The Mayans, all that stuff goes to Hulu. Hulu is now combining with Disney Plus, so Hulu won't be an app in about 3 or 4 months either. And it's fucking odd. Yes, NBC has the best catalog in the history of television, I think, for sure.
So then it's not NBC's fault. It's who's ever driving the ship because this is it's
I
stupid.
just think people don't want to buy 80 different apps anymore, and it's sinking. And then you need original content to go in there and prop it up.
Do you put the algorithm to just give you reruns of all your favorite shows from NBC only?
If you could, I think that would be great. I
feel
know
like
I know what
TV
Hulu's problem is. You ever watch Hulu at all? Like
Yeah, all the time.
as soon
Every
as
day.
you watch
Every
one
day.
episodes, it'll cut to an episode of something totally different
It
that you were
doesn't play
never even watching. It never plays the next episode. It goes
It
to
always plays the next episode for me.
for you.
Yeah, that must be something in your settings, dude.
For us, dude, it goes to like
dead ass
episode 6 of Family Guy from 1983. And
I
you're just
watch-
like, I don't know.
No, I watched an episode of Arrested Development, goes to the next episode, goes to the next 30 Rock, the episode, next episode, next
It's the
episode.
settings.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
Jesse's
settings.
gonna have to do it then tonight.
I actually,
She's wondered this forever, and she bought the goddamn thing, so that's up to her.
yeah.
She controls the remote in our house.
I actually do not think NBC has the greatest list of shows of all time.
No,
Whoa.
like I'm sorry, but even those,
Whoa.
like I wasn't.
I think
Are
they're.
you
I think
fucking
they're-
kidding?
I think they're in second place.
Behind who?
Fox.
Fine, name me.
Yes, name it.
Go top 5 of Fox.
I just found a random list. Right.
All right.
Now, this is not necessarily my opinion.
Because
but-
Fox is relatively new.
Yeah.
I think that started in the late 80s, maybe.
Yeah. You've got the first 10 years of The Simpsons. I mean, there's The Simpsons, but the first 10 years of The Simpsons are as good as any television show that was ever created, as far
Fair.
as I'm concerned.
Fair.
The X-Files,
Okay.
Okay.
Arrested Development,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills 90210,
Ugh.
In Living Color, Firefly.
No,
What?
no,
Malcolm and-
no,
I
no,
know
no,
you
no,
don't-
no,
you don't
no,
like
no,
making
no,
ups,
no,
blah, blah, blah.
no.
Yeah, whatever.
There's so
Malcolm
many
in the
Fireflies.
Middle.
I will not give you Malcolm X in the middle either. I'm not going to do
Malcolm,
that either.
that is a good show.
That's
Not
a fantastic
great.
show.
It's not a great
Fanta-
show.
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes, it
really
is.
great.
Did you ever watch it?
I gave it a look.
Nope,
see.
you
So
didn't.
I couldn't get
So
into
no.
it. I couldn't get into
No,
it.
no.
I couldn't get into
No,
Malcolm in
no.
the middle.
Futurama, The OC.
Okay. Oh,
The OC,
shit.
I'll give you.
24, House, King of the
Dang.
Hill,
Dang.
Living Single.
Come on.
Black people love Living
Do you like?
Single.
No, do you like how Bob said that?
Bob,
like it was
you're not
his
the one to determine
his
if black
favorite
people love Living Single.
favorito.
Yeah,
I
dude.
fucking loved Living Single, dude.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriends never miss an episode of Living Single.
Fucking loved it.
Living.
I mean,
They have Bob's Burgers.
but I mean, you can just go on and on with the animation alone. You can go on and shit that's not even on here, like that '70s show.
I was just gonna say.
yeah.
I
I
thought
mean,
that was
it was good.
NBC.
No, it was Fox.
Yeah, it was Fox. At one point in time, Fox had like King of the Hill, Prime Simpsons, that '70s show,
Family Guy.
Malcolm in the Middle, Family Guy.
shit, Family Guy.
Arrested Development, all on at the same time on their network.
Yeah.
And 24 and the OC.
No,
all
it
that was on Fox.
You're right. You're right.
No, you're right.
It was a good run for Fox.
You're
for sure.
completely right.
I think
For
they had
sure.
SmackDown too. WWE SmackDown.
They still have it. By the way, highest rated show on their network, and I'm not kidding. By
No,
the way,
back then that's when SmackDown was on like Sci-Fi.
yeah,
No,
but right
it was
now
on
it's on
the
Friday
direct-
nights, and it is their
Right.
highest rated
It wasn't on
programming
Fox.
for Fox that they have
It
right
was
now.
on like the CW for a while too.
It might have been on the seat. It was WB back then, wasn't
Damn,
it?
dude.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't thought about those shows in forever.
UPN.
You're right.
But let me ask you this in all seriousness: is there more than 5 shows in your life that you actively go back and watch after they're
Yes.
yes.
over? Okay, what are yours, real quick?
Arrested Development, 30 Rock.
The Office.
Nope.
Okay.
I do Arrested Development, 30 Rock, and Dateline, NBC.
Mine are mostly animation.
Are they?
Yeah, so like Archer, Family Guy.
Oh, they just canceled
Simpsons,
Archer this
South
morning.
Park.
They just canceled Archer.
Archer
this
was
morning.
washed. Archer was ready to go.
Yeah, well,
And Mallory's dead.
Mallory's dead.
Yeah, it's like the
Spoiler
actress-
alert.
No,
No,
the
the
actress who
actress.
played her.
Spoiler alert. We didn't know she's. I'm kidding. I have no idea who that
Who's
is.
the actress?
yeah, you do.
It's Lucille Bluth.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. R.I.P. Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched more than 5 for sure.
Really?
Yeah. AD, 30 Rock, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, The Simpsons. Well, early Simpsons, South Park, Archer. That's all on my rotation of like.
You know what's
I
funny?
just need a
That's all
show.
animated
Yeah.
too. So you and Delco are the same.
Animated adult cartoons just last so much longer. They age really, really well. Like I can put back old Futurama and run it back, and it's still good. Like I don't know why. The shelf life is forever.
You know what I like? Drinking or getting high or something and watching Intervention. Old
Oh,
Interventions.
God. Are you kidding?
Yeah, because I can. They can't. I can. Or Top Model and just like housing a pizza.
Oof.
I do that with you.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like we'd race the pizza.
Should we do a Patreon? Like a rewatch?
Oh, of that? Maybe.
My
Well, now.
favorite intervention was Mouthwash.
By the way,
lady.
your new favorite show,
Mouthwash
Love
Mom.
is Bleezy, Love is Blind on Netflix. They're leaning into all their shits. This morning, they just announced that they're going to have a wine that's going to be available in stores. So you can drink your bottle of Love is Blind while watching the show.
Oh, Love is Bleezy is done, kind of.
Is it? I got into it last year.
Okay.
I was into it. The other season, not so much. But this one, it was because, well, shit, it was the opposite of Megan Fox. It was a bunch of ugly girls who thought they were hot. And I was just like, oh my God, what? I couldn't stop watching it. Where I was just like, there's no way this girl thinks she's attractive to deserve some fucking prince in shining armor or whatever. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get into this girl, but I couldn't stop watching it because of these girls where I was like, holy shit, dude.
Right.
They all think they're amazing. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And so that roped me into it. But I would like to see some hot people on there eventually.
Yeah, I think there will.
Can we just do one where they're all hot, and then let's just see what happens, where they're all attractive?
I think that's a different show, but yeah, there's a lot of shows with just hot people wanting to hook up.
They don't work.
But if you make them, if you make them like stay in these pods, leave work, whatever, and then get married to someone.
What about
it's
hot
a lot
and successful? Because that's what I liked about this last season was the guy from Nike, good-looking dude, very well-spoken, jacked, everything else. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, whoever's on the other side of this is going to be real goddamn lucky they got that dude, you know?
Yeah.
So I think let's do that. Everybody with a successful job. We haven't watched the last two of them because there was that meltdown with Netflix where they were supposed to go live with it or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to the
reunion.
crazy Mexican girl who was just like, you can't see my family. I'm worried about what's going to happen. And I was like,
you're a season behind.
I was like, dude, is it training day at your house? Like,
You're
what
a
is it?
season behind.
I am.
But
is there another one too?
yeah, there's a full other season
Man,
and
they're
reunion
shitting
and
these
everything.
things out, aren't they?
Yeah, you missed.
Damn.
You missed the whole season.
Nick Lachey is busy.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think they're replacing them though, because in the reunion they were
They were what?
very disliked.
For what? Their attitude, behavior, lifestyle.
They're just cringy and old and like they're out of touch in the things that they were asking, and it was just weird.
Okay.
I've never liked them, but it just worked, I guess.
It runs its course, right?
Yeah.
All that reality shit as far as couples and everything else. And look, Nick Lachey had a good run. And that started off with Jessica Simpson back in, 2000 for MTV?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's a real good run.
He's kept a lot going with
a
a little.
23-year reality run, yeah. Is he still singing that band?
No.
98 Degrees? Okay. What happened there? His brother's in it.
No.
His brother's doing gigs, right?
With what?
They got the rest of the band there. It was 98 degrees, Jesse. It wasn't 1 degree, okay? So there was 4 other people who were happy in a band.
I don't think 98 Degrees is one of the bands that are getting back. It's who the hell?
Show me. Bob, go to 98 Degrees tour schedule, and I got to know the
Who is
answer
it?
there.
It's the Carter Band.
Whoa, that
Who's
kid
the-
is dead.
No,
R.I.P.
the brother.
In
older
No,
brother.
not in sync. Backstreet Boys.
So it's Backstreet Boys
They're
and
back.
NSYNC that are getting back together. What are 98 Degrees doing?
Where are they on tour? So show them. Let's see. Is the brother in that pic right there?
This is everyone. There's only 4 of them.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, wait. Lachey's in that motherfucker. There he is.
This is the ugly Lachey, right? With the red jacket.
Yeah, but
so that's
Nick.
his brother.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Yeah,
All right,
Nick's
so
the
there's
hot one.
Nick. Where's their next show
I
at?
was never in 98.
What do we got?
It's in Connecticut
Third-
on
and-
September 14th at
Perfect.
the Foxwoods Casino.
Whoa, we're going.
Let's go to Boys to Men and 98
I love
Degrees.
Boys to Men still plays.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to Foxwoods?
No.
It is a giant outlet mall and casino combo. Basically, there's 4 towers.
Okay.
And you get to wander around all of them with like an outlet mall in the middle of them.
Sounds
there's bad
amazing.
sushi restaurants. There's one of those licks where it's
Great.
just like a bunch of like ice cream and candy, and they make you the big potions fishbowl drinks. It's miserable.
I feel
sounds
like
amazing,
Delco's been there
Giorgio.
50 times to gamble on shit. How many times did you take a car out there to Foxwoods?
Why would I go there? I can just go to Chester,
AC?
PA.
Okay.
Chester, PA. No, it's about 5 minutes away from my house.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I've been to a casino right outside of Philly before.
I have not. What pops off in Chester, PA?
A lot of things, but mostly the casino is right across from a prison.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
If any of our fans do end up going to the show, make sure you hit up the Scorpion Tequila Lounge in there. That they have the good fajitas.
Oh, look at you. Look at you dropping a
happened?
Scorpion Lounge.
I wish our
for
writers
chicken
didn't go on
fajitas.
strike, dude.
It's great. I love all of this. This is what the people want. This is real
I mean,
people
what are we
out
talking
there
about?
eating chicken
What are we even
fajitas
talking
at the
about?
Scorpion Lounge.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
real life, Jesse. I'm
And the
sorry
writer's strike. That's all I'm going to say.
that you don't want to live in it, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry that you don't want to live in a place where you can get delicious chicken fajitas at the Scorpion
No,
Lounge.
it sounds amazing.
And
It
2
really
for
does.
1 Sevens jeans after seeing a 98 Degrees show.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Do we have to go to Foxwoods? We were
I
supposed.
would.
I was supposed
I'll go
to.
anywhere with. I'll go
posted-
anywhere with food and drink. You know that.
I'm not going to say who it was, but Dan and I on Drinker Bros, we were supposed to do an event at Foxwoods, and I was like, no, like we're definitely not doing that. I was like, how do we get in and out? No, we're not doing any of that. It was the jankiest event of all time. I'll tell you about it off air, but I was like, no, we're not. You're going to have to jack up that price.
What's our casino out here? Do we have one?
No, Texas won't legalize gambling.
I see all the
They're
commercials.
trying to do it. Yeah, they're trying to do it every day. They're trying to put
we
I
not,
think
or do
riverboats.
we?
No, we don't.
No, we don't because
have
Oklahoma and Louisiana have kind of a stranglehold on that, so they pay
Correct.
our politicians to not do it.
They get
Okay.
a lot of tourist dollars from this giant state for people to hop right over the border
Okay.
and go to their casinos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they bet online at mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your deposit to $1,000.
Right.
No lie. Before the show this morning, I had a guy come up to me in the gym and he goes, "Jason Day, man, he fucking did it." And I was like, "Yes, dude, yes." It's Charlie. Charlie was the one. And
Of
he was
course.
like, yeah, he was like, "God damn it, man." And he goes, he hasn't won in 5 years. Like, way to go, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Right.
He's like, "Who do you got for PGA this week?" I was like, "Tune into the show, ding it." All right, but I'll tell you, I slid
But
him.
then
I
you-
slid him
yeah,
my
yeah,
picks in
yeah,
the
yeah,
low,
yeah.
obviously, but I was like, still tune in the show.
Yeah.
Rate and subscribe and all that other bullshit. And that's the same thing I'm going to tell you to do with this show. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. And also head on over to Spotify. I don't care if you have one more story. We're almost at 2,000 reviews, and I need you to get there and do it. Okay, that's a big number to lay my dick down on for advertisers and all that other stuff, and that's why we do this. So please go out and fucking do it. I don't care if this podcast goes another 3 hours, but we need to tell people to get us to 2,000.
I was just gonna say we have a fun, quick little nature note
Do whatever
video.
we want. We can do whatever we want.
Unless
today.
you have some other.
No, it's exactly what I want today. Yeah. Nailed it.
All right.
Nature Nook.
All right.
Sorry, I get into it. I lose myself in that.
The star producer of Nature Nook
Fucking cable.
sent me this. So it's a quick video. If you are ever worried about kayaking, right?
Yakking?
Deep sea kayaking. Is this a thing?
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, and here's why.
Shouldn't be. Unless it's an emergency.
What?
Unless it's connected.
Unless you had to jump on the dinghy to get off the thing.
Connected to a cruise ship.
I don't think that's what it is.
What do we got here? What do we have?
There was a gentleman doing a little bit of deep sea kayaking / fishing off the coast of Oahu.
Oh, Bob, you've been there. So have I. Jesse's never been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never spent time.
I've also been.
Her brother has, and so has her mom. But Jesse was not invited on that trip, which is why she hates Hawaii so much. We found that out a couple months ago. Let's see the beautiful island of Oahu, and let's see what they got here in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's not all beautiful.
No, sure isn't.
So,
sure isn't.
Gentlemen,
it looks beautiful until.
Sure does.
Go ahead.
Sure does. Let's
Look at this.
Oh, shit!
Whoa!
Wow, that really came out of nowhere.
Wait.
Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me.
Oh, Tiger Shark ran me. Oh, I love that accent.
It's gorgeous, but this is a little bit
Wow.
more of like a lead up.
Wow.
Tiger shark!
Holy shit.
Tiger shark ran me.
Man,
I
dude.
know,
He's
dude.
just like-
dude.
Chilling, dude.
By the way,
Tiger shark!
though,
Tiger shark ran me.
yeah, no. Actually the best part is him talking about it after. But
Here is the antidote
that-
to the poison you just drank, Dr. Jones.
the kayak is loaded up.
Yeah.
He's taking a very long trip.
It's a loaded up yak,
Jeez.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Bob, but aren't tiger sharks the ones they don't have teeth and shit, they couldn't kill you?
You're wrong. Very wrong.
No,
Yeah.
no shit. So that guy, that could actually killed that guy.
They're the most aggressive shark.
What are the
Aggressive, but
what are the ones
least-
down in the Caribbean that's they did the movie with? They were swimming around with.
Like a sand shark?
That's it. Yeah. Shit, dude. That guy could have fucking died. Dr. Jones could have died on Tiger Shark.
Yeah, here's the mouth
Okay,
of
so
a tiger
this is
shark.
a tiger shark.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
What am I thinking of then?
You ever see Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah.
They're tiger sharks.
Tiger sharks. I think tiger sharks are the one. You know, the USS Indianapolis, the fucking boat in World War II that sank and everyone was stuck in the water and just kept getting eaten.
Yeah,
by
everybody knows that, Bob.
Everybody knows that, Bob.
people know that. Chime in the chat that
Look,
you know
the
what the Indianapolis
people.
is.
Look, the people that you know and the fans of softcore. Yes, of course, but like normal.
Maybe the fans, maybe not the hosts.
You didn't know it either? God damn, dude.
But this is what I love, Bob, is that you live in a world, like, how often do you spew stuff like that in, like, a very matter-of-fact way to people?
But he's wrong about a lot of things when he says stuff like that.
But that was right?
Who knows?
Hey, Bob, you know what? I didn't care, and it goes with the flow of the conversation. And I don't really care, Bob. So I like
I'm
it.
sorry.
Unless
sorry.
it's so egregious,
Bob,
and
I'm sorry.
like,
Go.
that's a lie, Bob.
Okay,
I'll go along with it. And,
okay, Bob,
and
make
cheer
your
Bob on.
make your very relatable historical, like, comparison.
These are the sharks. I'm almost positive that ate all these American sailors during World War II when their boat went down in the Pacific. It was submarine or torpedoed by a Japanese submarine, and no one knew where the boat was because it had just delivered the atomic bomb. So their location was a secret. So they had to just sit in the water until a plane happened to fly over, and sharks just fucking feasted on all of these motherfuckers.
And it was these.
Those guys.
Some
huh?
of them.
It was the tiger.
Legs everywhere, blood everywhere, spurting.
But it's like by the time we fact check all of that,
Who cares?
the show's over, right?
Don't care. I love it. It goes in the flow of the show, and it's not not that crazy. And I'm like, fuck yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I don't need to get to the bottom.
Did
of
you
it.
take the ketamine already?
Sure haven't.
You're just like in this, like,
It's coming.
I'm the
It's coming
aggressive
here.
one in the show
It's coming
today.
here. It's coming here today. I think it's coming to my house today. Mind bloom. But I want to go drink it, bros. I haven't had it yet. But we have to test. We test all the products that are on all the things.
You've
So I'm
got
like, hey,
to. You've got to.
Send it to me, and let's see what happens.
Right.
They told me to get what are those sleepy eye things that you pull down? What do you call that?
Eye mask?
That's it. Yeah, they were like, hey, if you want to buy yourself
Sleep
an eye
mask?
mask,
Yeah.
They were like, we recommend it. It'll help you get to where you need to be. And I was like, do I need to be somewhere? It's great. It's great, isn't it? Had a lot of fun today. We learned a lot, or maybe we didn't. Maybe we learned that Bob is a liar, but fact check him on your own time, all right? If it goes in the flow of the show, baby.
He's the fact
It
checker.
stays in.
He's the fact checker, so he can say whatever he
Yes.
wants.
Who watches
dude.
the Watchmen?
Yeah, exactly. Who watches the watch?
Go to Rob Fox 3 on his
Nice.
fucking Instagram or Twitter and tell me he's a liar. No need in the middle of
But
this.
do you see how I lash out when I feel dumb? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's really what it all comes from.
Well, that's why Megan Fox is lashing out.
Exactly.
Nobody understands her body dysmorphia.
Delco does.
Delco does, obviously. Yeah.
And he sympathizes. And
Prayers
he
up for Megan.
understands.
Prayers
Yeah.
up for Megan, for Foxy. Is she going to make it? Don't know.
We don't know.
Don't really know. Is she heading towards an OnlyFans in 10 years? Probably.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people we could say that about, though.
True. And we say good for her.
I just sure do. Paige Van Sant. A lot of them out there, that you're like, oh, hey, you look like a candidate to have an OnlyFans in 10 years. There's a lot of people that are waiting for that, Lily from AT&T, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
I heard she got knocked up, though, and had a baby. Not sure.
Who?
Lily from AT&T.
Nah.
Is that not true?
I don't know. We're not going to.
I'm seeing.
No baby for Lily? Did I make that up?
Well, how about
Yeah.
AT&T actress revisits her abortion at 22?
Oh,
That's
so it's
probably
the
what it was.
opposite.
That's
Yeah,
probably what it was.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Life and death are
yeah.
so often connected, as Aubry Marcus says. And, if you spend the $4,000, you can learn about it in Montana right now.
Yep.
Just send it in Bitcoin or cash, COD, however you need to do it. But you definitely need to get to Montana to figure out your life for 4K. All right?
Yeah.
Proud of you, Japes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger sharks. I didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
Now I'm scared. I was scared for that guy's life now.
I guess Deep Blue Sea's Mako shark.
Mako
Spooky
shark.
person.
There you go.
Although I do remember, didn't they experiment on a tiger shark? Wasn't there one? I don't know. Who
Don't
could
care.
remember that movie?
Don't care. I remember Homegirl getting nude about 5 minutes in, and I was like, that's gratuitous. And then I remember they had to sell it overseas. And
And then Cool J survived,
Did he?
right?
I don't think Cool J was in that one.
Am I thinking of the wrong movie?
I think so.
What
I think
are
you're
you
thinking of the
thinking
Meg.
of?
Oh shit! There's a sequel of the Meg coming out this summer.
There is.
I knew you're all waiting for that Jason Statham
Statham.
sequel with the Meg 2.
Good.
That is coming out this year, so that is not affected by the writer's strike.
Oh,
so
good.
buy your tickets because
No,
it's
Cool J is in
there.
Deep Blue Sea.
Is he?
He's the chef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think he's the first black man to survive a horror movie.
Cool J, dude.
And we call him Cool J, huh?
Yeah, his first name is LL.
I would go LL.
Nope, that's his first name.
Oh.
Cool J is his last name.
Oh, okay.
People actually don't realize this. He is Dominican, and his name means the L Cool J.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's EL L
Cool J, yeah. So
I don't
you
know.
can
Try
learn
to
something
fact check
every
me, but
day.
You won't do it on
You
air.
won't-
Can't do it.
I can tell you whatever I want.
Sure can.
Because no one's going to fact check me.
Yep.
Remember World War I? Where all those people fucking killed the aliens? And that's why we don't know?
World War One. What are
That's
you
why
gonna do?
nobody's seen them?
What are you gonna do? You know. And
You remember,
and
right?
That's when Kennedy came into office. You know, and you just start. I mean,
Yeah.
it just keeps getting
Yeah.
worse over and over again. I was like, whoa, that's not even close.
Oh, remember
About 50 years
the
off.
day before the Boston Tea Party? And then, you remember?
You remember, right? And then after that, you know, obviously all those Indians got their heads chopped off. Same one.
Inspired the
You
iPhone.
learned nothing today on this show, and I loved all of it.
Now, can I give you one reason why you should know what the USS Indianapolis is?
Yes, I should know.
No, no,
I
no,
know
no,
I
no.
should know. Oh, okay. Oh,
Shit.
okay. You're right.
Is
You're
that
right.
Cage? Cage Against the Machine?
If
Cage?
Cage is in anything that's
Shit.
factually accurate, right? Historically accurate.
And
USS Indianapolis, Men of
should
Courage.
know.
You
I
should say
should
that
know.
whole title. It's Men of Courage.
Yes.
It stars also the late and great Tom Sizemore and Thomas Jane.
Okay, so
love
did all
Thomas
those
Jane.
things happen in this movie, Bob?
yeah, a lot of shark attacks. and
Okay.
It's good
Yeah.
times. People drinking
Okay.
salt water.
All right.
Yeah, there was a lot in that
And
movie.
fucking shitting themselves to death.
Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of that. A lot of shark attacks. And I think at the end is when the alien ship lands. It's right at the end of that. And it takes the boat
That
right
was
up
a
under
bit
the
too
sky.
far fetched, but I'm like too dumb to think of anything even as a joke.
Is it though? Is it? Who do we?
Yes, it is.
You know, it's funny. We had. We'll tell you this for the audience here. So live on YouTube tonight, we did a special show in Drinking Bros with Jack Carr. His new book, Only the Dead, is out. We did a live show at Barnes and Noble last night. That'll be going out tonight on YouTube. But he's been working on some nonfiction stuff and everything else. And what he was saying was, isn't it weird that we've been fighting for years to find out, like, aliens, we need to know. And then finally the government gives this to us, and we're like, okay, sweet. Let's go back to TikTok. And nobody's cared. No one has cared about any of the aliens or anything ever since.
Because they didn't really.
They did. They've confirmed it numerous times.
Where?
We have a space force, for Christ's sakes, because of it. And no one cares. And he's right. He was right. He goes, everybody's going back to TikTok.
We have a space force because of aliens?
Yeah. Aliens,
I'm sorry.
all of
I'm
it,
not-
technology. They're trying to figure out all of it. Did you hear the latest one where one of them has a signal, a radio signal that is pinging back to another thing? And they have the radio signal. Now they're trying to figure out who sent it from where and why. But it's identical to what we would send out somewhere.
Who's they and where'd you hear it?
Just in the news, reading it in the news.
Oh, just the news?
Yeah.
What news?
Nobody cares anymore. It's almost every other day that you're seeing something.
What news where?
And I just read it in like the Wall Street Journal or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, look, is all media fake? Probably. Who knows? Either way, no one gives a shit about aliens anymore. It's kind of like legalizing weed at this point. Once we knew, we were like, oh, all right, sweet. Were they coming or no? So I can just kind of move on with my life. We thought it was going to freak everybody out, but it's not. Nobody cares. They're just like, oh, yeah, that thing in the sky, great. We let a fucking balloon from China just go across the whole goddamn nation for a week, and everybody was like, what's for dinner? What are you making? You got a Hot Pocket there? You got a ham and cheese Hot Pocket you can throw in for me there? No one gives a shit anymore. And he's right. We don't care. We don't really care. What's the next TikTok? Where is there a fat lady falling off a rope swing? Show me that, and I'm good to go. That's better than, the shiny light in the sky anymore, because we've seen a million of those, but I can't get enough of overweight women falling off of rope swings. I will never tire of that, ever. And send me a channel out there. If you have it, just fat girls on rope swings, dude, just send me that channel. I'll watch that all goddamn day for sure. Who do we got on tonight? Lakers on tonight, Delco? Yeah. Okay, great. So at least there's that.
And then tune into the golf show on sports.
Big one. It's a big one, PGA.
In like 20 minutes.
Yes.
20 minutes.
Are we going live?
Yeah, we'll go live.
Great. Tune in to Drinking Bros Sports. We'll be live in 20 minutes with the PGA Championship picks. Should be a fun show, kids. Thanks for tuning in. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.